My name is Mark, and this is the first entry of my journal. I'm a patient at St. Mary's Mental Hospital. I wanted to start by explaining why I'm here and what led me to insanity. It's still hard to talk about, but here we go. 3 years ago, I broke up with Joanne. Joanne was a nice person, but I lost attraction for her. Not that she was ugly or anything, I had it with her for some years. We were high school sweethearts, and she kind of grew out of her cute phase. I'm aware I'm a jerk for saying this. Even worse, I said it to her, which was a huge mistake. Joanne didn't have much self-esteem, you see, and breaking up with her because of her appearance completely destroyed her. In the following weeks, she went through all the 5 stages of grief. First came denial. She kept texting me and calling me. Hey, BB, is everything okay? You didn't mean it when you broke up, did you? Then came anger. She called me unholy names, keyed my car, etc. I was aware of how much of an ass I had been, so I let it go. Cue bargaining. She'd call me saying that she would lose weight, wear makeup, have surgery. None of that mattered, and by this time I was growing tired of her behavior. It was also around this time when I met Chloe. After this, I stopped hearing about Joanne. I assumed by then that the depression had set in, followed by acceptance. So Chloe, well, she was a beautiful woman. I met her at work, good old water cooler talk and whatnot. She had beautiful blue eyes, blonde hair, soft as silk, and her face looked like that of a doll. It didn't take long before I asked her out on a date. We started hanging out, and before you know it, we were a couple. Over the next few weeks, she started staying over, and I ended up giving her the key to my place. A few months passed, and everything was great until that day. I had been calling Chloe a whole day, but she hadn't picked up once. She wasn't at work either, and nobody had seen her since the day before. I had decided to go home after work and take a shower, change clothes, and head over to her house to check on her. When I got home, I immediately noticed something was wrong. My door was cracked open. I was sure I had locked it before leaving. When I got inside, there was something on the floor. I turned on the lights and I saw her. Chloe. She was laying face down on the floor in a puddle of blood. As I was reaching down to hold her, I heard a sound coming from the bedroom. I realized we weren't alone. Heading for the bedroom, I grabbed the baseball bat I had in the hallway. The bedroom door was slightly open. I pushed it slowly, looking into the room as I entered, but I couldn't see anyone. I went in, planning on checking the closets and then the windows. That's when I heard the door closing and locking behind me. As I turned, I can't ever forget what I saw. I let out a scream and threw up when I saw her. Behind me was Joanne, covered in blood. But that's not what caused my reaction. It was her face. Over her face, crudely sewn, was Chloe's. Am I beautiful now?